Hi Capricorn, it's Power and Light Tarot coming at you with the reading. Capricorn, this is what are their true intentions in love? It is, and let's see, we have Capricorn. We don't have any light here. There's a power outage here. Yeah, there is. So we're just kind of making do here. Really interesting. Who knows what's going on? Everything is usually planned. If you guys know me, and it is. It's just everything's such a goddamn lie, you know. I don't know if they plan this. It's just a power outage from here to maybe the next town. But anyway, let's get into this guy because this is going to be a cool reading. It is. If you can't see, I beg your pardon, guys, but you know, maybe we can do like the natives did. They lit a fire here. They did. And we have the Spirit of Fire, Capricorn, and this is Denise Lynn's native deck, right? Let's see what she has to say of Spirit of Fire. Could be dealing with a fire sign, right? This could be the person we are speaking of in the reading. Let's see what it says. Spirit of Fire. And we have transformation. All right. Take risks. Face your fears. Break out of old patterns and conventions. Yeah, just because you've always done something in the past doesn't mean that you need to continue to do it in the future. Try something new. Change your routines and habits. Yeah, reach out in a new direction. Yeah, I'm trying to do the same thing. Because it can make you feel kind of happier and that you're not like stuck in the same old, right? You could even just change something, right? Maybe you do exercise in the afternoon and maybe do it now in the morning. Just something to switch it up. So what we have here, Capricorn, getting down to your beautiful reading here, because I feel like it is, but we have Justice, and this is Penelope and Odysseus. And Penelope, you know, she waited for 10 years for Odysseus because I feel like they took him away. I forgot where they brought him, but they didn't want him with her. And so, you know, long story short, this happened, and there's a lot of like tragic love stories in this particular Lover's Path deck. But long story short, she waited for 10 long years for Odysseus. And, you know, she was really smart. She was a really smart lady because she really loved him and she wanted him. She didn't want these other guys that were trying to get into her bed. Yeah, into her marital bed. Like, you know, to marry her, right? But she waited for 10 years, and then she actually devised like some type of a contest, and he won. You know, he kind of beat down the other men. It could have been something kind of like gladiator-like, right? Because this is, you know, Greek mythology. But he beat everybody else out, and then he was able to be with her, right? So yeah. And there's another card here. Where's that other card? Oh yeah, Devotion. With Mirabai. And I just feel like you could be waiting for somebody. Maybe you feel like it's been too long, Capricorn, because that's what Penelope did with Justice. And I don't really understand. I'm going to turn this off, you guys. I mean, it's not that I don't understand, but you know, this Justice, Capricorn, is kind of like you know, she finally did get justice because they had taken him away. So I don't know if it was her father. And here with Mirabai, she didn't get any justice, right? She had to run away from her oppressive, you know, mother-in-law and father, her in-laws, right? And then her husband was, you know, he was either doing what they said or he was in on the oppression too. She just wanted to run away and, you know, kind of be a free spirit. And so she ran away. They almost tried to kill her. You know, they did try to kill her. They burned the palace in the room that she was in. And basically she fled, right? I think she fled twice. But she fled and she got away. And some say she transformed herself into something else so she couldn't be found. But Mirabai, you know, she was kind of an artist lady. And here she is playing like I don't know if they call that an Indian lute. I'm not sure. And you know, in Spain they call it a lute. I believe they do. But this is about somebody who's kind of, I feel like you've been waiting too long. And there's definitely devotion here. Somebody might feel after waiting, they're really going to have the person that they want. And somebody might be in a situation where they want to run away. I mean, that's really what Mirabai, you know, it's about devotion, but she wasn't even devoted to a man. She was devoted to herself. You know, so it's almost like, you know, there is devotion and love here, but somebody wants to run away maybe from a situation they're in, and then justice, somebody's waiting. This could be two different kind of energies here. It definitely could be. And we have the gavel and then involvement with the law, Capricorn. So, you know, you could be don't get involved with the law, Capricorn, because, you know, they might think you believe one thing, and then they're going to put you away for 10 years because you know, the police are now, everything is the thought police now. Yeah, you can't have your own thoughts. We're not in the country we used to be, you guys. No, we're not. So I'm sorry to say, but we have to fight. Otherwise, we're not going to be able to keep those. No, and our kids are going to live in a really shitty dystopia. Yeah. Something important, Capricorn, the bag, such as a new job or a raise. So Capricorn, you know, interesting because your stuff's always about, a little bit, can be about money and, you know, raises. And because you are about ambition. Yeah, that's exactly what Capricorn is, right? The way Virgo is, I analyze. Capricorn is, you know, ambitions. So I just use Virgo as, you know, just kind of an example. But we have wolf here and we have the hedgehog. So Capricorn, the wolf is the great calling. This love is like a great calling for somebody. It is. And then we have the hedgehog. This is vulnerable energy. It could be protection, right? And also with the wolf, it can be expansion. I'm feeling the energy here with these cards. Somebody wants to expand something, and maybe there was just been too much waiting here. Yeah. Somebody might be thinking they're going to get justice when this is all done. I feel like that's what the waiting is about. But, you know, we don't know what's kind of, you know, we have to look at these tarot cards too. And plus, this is not a private reading. No, it's not. Vulnerability, building, hiding the heart and tenderness. Somebody's hiding their love, Capricorn, for you, right? It could be whoever this person is, you know, if this person is behaving like Mirabai. She wanted to run away, and Mirabai wanted to kind of like confess her love for herself. I think she wanted to be, I don't know, something, but it wasn't her devotion to a man. In fact, she wanted to be devoted to herself, like self-love, right? Because they try to oppress her so much. So let's see what we have, Capricorn. Let's get into this reading without further ado. Let's see what we have for Capricorn. And see the recent past energy, the Queen of Swords, Two of Wands. The Devil is the challenge, Capricorn. I mean, this could be you, right? Maybe you feel like this. Let's see. We're going to find out what that is. Your person's energy is the Knight of Pentacles, and they have the Four of Pentacles. Here they are holding on to you, Capricorn. Once again, the Hermit is their challenge. For me, it's to understand the light. Understand the light about the whole situation. Yeah. And, like, you know, have the truth or the answer, right? The Hermit is always looking to shine the light on a situation. And what they want here is a Two of Swords. See, this person, I feel like, wants to hold on to you, and they're at some type of a stalemate about this. And it's possible they're running from another situation, or they're in one. It's just that these energies look, Justice and Mirabai with devotion, it just looks really kind of a mixed. It looks like somebody here is waiting and somebody might be running away. And, you know, the interesting thing about Mirabai is that she was running from, you know, her marriage, but she was running to devotion. But it wasn't, like I said, to a man. This is about a man's love or a woman's love, or it is. I feel like it is. But she was running to, like, to devote herself to herself. Poor Mirabai, she's like, I don't, you know, I just feel like I'm not even, you know, my own person here. These people are like running me into the ground, telling me what to think, what to say, what to do, what to clean, or whatever she had to do. I don't know if she had to clean, but she had palace duties, right? So let's see what we have. And Capricorn. And Capricorn, I just feel like looking at your reading here, you are over here in the Queen of Swords energy. You're wondering here about the Two of Wands reversed. And you could have been at a crossroads with this person for a very long time. You might have been, it's a Mirabai, you know, she was at a crossroads. Like, I feel like when they, you know, arranged for her to get married and she knew who her in-laws were, she's like, let me get the hell out of here. I feel like me and Mirabai could have been friends. I didn't run from in-laws, no, not at all. But She wanted to be free. Maybe she was a Sag. Who knows? So let's see what we have, you guys. And I just feel like there's some type of a crossroad here for you, and or you about somebody else, right? About this person. You're questioning, I feel like, or discerning, really, if somebody might choose you, or if you're going to move forward with them. If you're going to have this Ace of Pentacles, this is what you want, something for the long haul. And here you are, Capricorn, kind of fearing if they're going to like take the plunge. I feel like you are. Yeah. Fearing about them. I don't feel like you're afraid to. Maybe you feel like maybe they may not devote themselves to you, or you may not have justice. But for somebody, this is the great calling. Like this is it, and like this is your big love, right? Yeah. And it could be a time of that. Like if you are discerning the Two of Wands reversed, you could be wondering, like I said, if you're going to move forward with somebody, but this is like a great calling. It's not just, I'm going to go move forward with, Jimmy James, which is a song I wrote like, I don't know, 10 years ago, but anyway, this is about a great calling. This isn't just about something that is, something. This is kind of a once-in-a-life love affair situation. Yeah, this isn't, because that's what Penelope, she waited, and that's what this is about. It's about somebody who really wants you, Capricorn. You really want this person for all time. And, like, where are they? Or where are they in terms of their devotion? Yeah, not where are they physically. You might, maybe they live around the corner. So let's see what we have, Capricorn. And let's look at their energy. And let's look at your challenge. Why the devil is your challenge first. We have the Six of Cups. Yeah, somebody from your past. And the Death card. Yeah, maybe you want them to end something. You could. Or maybe you are questioning if you're going to have something for the long haul, or if this is just over. But this reading is, it is about somebody from the past. And this is, something that is very heavy. Like you're not just kind of, discerning some type of kind of lightweight situation. No, not at all. So let's see what you're afraid of, because we know you want the Ace of Pentacles, something for the long haul, or what you're doubting. Yeah, you're doubting here that they're going to take a risk and you're going to have a reconciliation right here. Yeah. So their energy, Knight of Pentacles, this is you. Unless they're Virgo, they have Hermit. They have the Hermit in the challenge. They are, in the past, they were super challenged about you. The Five of Wands, it can be, all the fives can be turning points, conflicted about you. Maybe there was some type of competition. Five of Wands can be competition. Queen of Pentacles now. So right away, their energy is the Knight and the Queen of Pentacles. I mean, they're in love. They're into you, Capricorn. They are. This is why this is the great calling. Their energy right now, Two of Pentacles, Four of Pentacles. They're wondering if they're going to hold on to you, possibly, or they're wondering maybe if they can. This could be about money, though. We have Six Pentacles here. Let's get one more card on there. Kind of wondering here. The Ace of Swords. They could be trying to get their clarity here about holding on to you, and this can be their victory, keeping you, staying with you, right? Holding on right over here. And let's see, they could be maybe concerned about their money, possibly if they have victory with you. We kind of have to look at it, in different ways, right? Yeah, we do. Especially in a general read, right? See what else we have? And we have Temperance reversed. All right, so maybe they have a Sagittarian in their life. Maybe they are Sagittarius, right? Because they could be wondering if somebody knows, too, if they're trying to hold on to you. They're wondering something here about holding on to you, right? They could be wondering if somebody has clarity, too. Four of Cups. So, I mean, this gets deep here. I feel like your person here is, because it can be about like 3 different type of kind of blended qualities, not qualities, but energies, or, this person, Capricorn, is wondering here if you are like something about a Sagittarian, I believe. This Temperance reverse can talk about maybe a lack of balance, things like that. But I don't think so. I feel like somebody is kind of, the energy in this reading is somebody's like kind of running from something, and they're trying to run to something. They're trying to run from something that they don't want to be, there's no devotion. And for some, and they could be running toward the great calling. Yeah, let's look at the Hermit, like an expansion with you. And the challenge for them is the Hermit and the Eight of Wands. So they're looking for the truth here, the light about change and growth. This person wants you too. So, you know, you guys are mirroring each other in as much as both of you want to be with each other. And you're wondering, basically, you're discerning, are they going to have courage and come forward? Are they going to have this adventure with me? Looks like. Are they possibly devoted enough to do that? And also, am I going to have justice, right? And that's you most likely waiting, Capricorn. Let's see what else we have. And what they want is the Two of Swords and the Hangman. So this person is looking for the light and, you know, looking for the knowledge, looking for the light, the truth, the solution. And over here, they're in the Hangman energy, unless they're dealing with Pisces. But I don't really see, like, Pisces here. And I feel like this person is trying to enlighten themselves, because the Hermit is spiritual and as is the Hangman. Yeah. They're like kind of at a stalemate, and they're trying to use your intuition here, which could, you know, say to me that in the past they've been using could imply they were using their logical mind, right? The logical mind will tell you, will scare you, right? The logical mind will tell you you can't do it, you're not good enough. The logical mind will tell you, remember what so-and-so said, or, you know, if you've grown up around negative people. Remember, the logical mind uses conditioning, past negative conditioning, that you're not good enough, or you won't be able to do it, it'll be too hard, you know, things like that, or, you know, not to trust something, kind of. So the logical mind can fool you, and the psychologists have been writing about it. This is why we, you know, we can trust our intuition if we really kind of get in tune with it. Far more than the logical mind, right? Yeah, and this is why when you explain things to people, even about what things are going on, they go right to their logical negative mind. Well, you know, like especially about trusting the GOV. Oh yeah, you know, we just have to do what they say. I'm like, what? Okay, you know, it just gets nuts. Okay, so let's get back over here, because we're talking about the intuitive mind, right? And what they want is, so this person is not sure about movement and growth and change. That's what this is saying, the Chariot cards here. Their fear or their doubt, Capricorn, is the Knight of Swords. So this can be that they think you're going to cut their, you know, chop their block off. Remember that? I feel like, what was his name? Charlie Brown used to say something like that. But, you know, they could be fearing you're going to cut them out. But I feel like this has to do with possibly determination. Let's see what else we have. Six of Pentacles, this is their doubt. Queen of Wands. So they could be this Queen of Wands, Aries, Leo, Sag. And we have Sagittarius here. And maybe they are Leo or Aries, right? But over here, Capricorn, they look like they are kind of doubting some type of give and take situation. They could be worried they're going to lose some money. It's possible. Let's see. We have Seven of Pentacles. See, more money. So now we have two Pentacle cards. And, you know, this person, you know, they could be with somebody else. Because for me, this is kind of about somebody who kind of wants to escape and answer to the great calling. Like, this is like an adventure to them. And here you are, doubting they're going to take the plunge for the adventure, right? And over here, in their doubts or fears, something about what's going to happen, Seven of Pentacles, gee, this is in their doubts. This is like what's, you know, what they're going to reap in a situation. They could be like concerned, maybe worried about taking action here, because their whole reading is about that. They are worried about taking action. And this is, you know, kind of the most active or kind of maybe proactive knight, the Knight of Swords. And they could be kind of maybe fearing that you're going to cut them out, maybe. I just feel like this has to do with taking action. They're doubting themselves, taking action here. And they're also doubting kind of what could happen. And it could be financially because they have the 8, I beg your pardon, the 6 and the 7 of Pentacles. And they have the Sun card. Maybe they're Leo. So this is, you know, this could be saying they're kind of like maybe doubting that there's going to be give and take. But I feel like this has to do with their money. So we're going to see in the other reading. And let's see. Let's look before we head off here, Capricorn. We're going to go to the extended in just a minute. And right now, let's look at their, let's see the shared energy between you both. It is the 10 of Wands. You're both carrying a burden about this. You want them to show up. And here they are still, you know, kind of really going over this with a fine-tooth comb. Yeah, they are, because they have the Hermit, 2 of Swords, 2 of Pentacles. These are all analytical. And your person, you know, analytical and spiritual, and the Hangman too, interesting. So they look like they're using both their logical and their spiritual mind. But this person needs the courage. And there's something holding them back here. Another relationship, distance, something. And let's see how they feel about you, Capricorn. How do they feel about Capricorn? The 3 of Swords reversed. And this is what I mean. There could be somebody else here. There could be 3 people here. And where they're at in their life, let's see. The 4 of Wands. So I feel like this person is probably in a union, 4 of Wands. And how they feel about you is the 3 of Wands. 3 of Swords reversed. It's under the 8 of Wands. This person wants to kind of end some type of third party or end some type of past pain with you because they love you. I believe definitely. I mean, their first 2 cards here is the Queen. Well, out of the first 3 cards, the Knight and the Queen of Pentacles. I mean, you know, they're all about you. We'll get one more card on how they feel. 3 of Swords reversed. Moon card. You know, it's possible you are the secret and they want to kind of end this whole thing about being a secret and maybe just being in a union and forget all this. Because that's what the reading is about. It's about them wanting to, trying to figure out if they want to commit to you. And you are like, where are you going to come or what? Because I'm not going to be here forever. Yeah, I mean, you know. But we're going to end this reading, Capricorn, and we're going to go to the extended. And we have the 8 of Cups. So this is how they feel about you. I just had to pull this card for some reason. This is how they feel about you. I don't feel like this person wants you to leave. 8 of Cups. No. And this could be about them leaving somebody else. Right? Because this is how they feel about you. I feel like they have doubts and fears. I do feel like they want to end some type of pain or possibly a third party situation. There could have been heartbreak in the past. Here's the 6 of Cups in line, right? This is somebody from the past with this 3 of Swords. But this is, you know, you both, I feel like, maybe you want them to leave somebody here. This is the shared, no, this is how they feel about you. I beg your pardon. But this could be how you feel about them. Like you want them to leave somebody, 8 of Cups. And kind of end this third party. Because you are kind of in the moon energy here. Like a little bit confused. And like this is a mystery to you. What's going to happen? So, and I do feel like you've had doubts and fears, right? Because in the challenge is the Devil and the Death card. Yeah. So we're going to end this, Capricorn. We're going to go to the extended. They're all super affordable. We're going to see, you know, what's on their mind. Yeah, we're going to look at the issues between you both. And we're going to see their near future, who or what is in their environment, right? Whatever that is, their home or their mind, right? Their heart. What you don't know about them, Capricorn, or what they hide. And of course, their true intentions are all super affordable. Thanks so much for joining me here. Please remember to like, share, and subscribe.